Welcome to Mount Monadnock. Quite a few people here. This is a busy place. About to start a little trek up the mountain, over the top and down the Greenway for a bit. And this is a bit of an historic day for me because it's going to be my first ever overnight backpacking trip. Already off to an interesting start. Dropped my pack on the scale this morning and it weighed in at 36 pounds. So I absolutely failed as an ultralight backpacker already. And I gotta tell you, this is a little bit heavier than my day pack. It's gonna make the climb kind of interesting. So yeah, off we go. A little Rudy. But that's cool, nice and level. Yeah, this is one of the more popular mountains in the areas to climb. I don't know how true the story is, but I'm told it's the second most climbed mountain in the world. The first being Mount Fuji in Japan, because it's a Shinto religion requirement that they all climb the mountain at least once in their lives. I don't know why this mountain is particularly so often climbed. It's not really particularly easy. Nice wide trail, at least here. So I'm at the White Dot Trail, the junction with the White Cross Trail. White Dot's the quickest way up, but I just ran into a problem. I've got an Anchor power battery to charge up my phone, which is about halfway dead because I use the GPS to get here. And I want to charge it up, but I don't have the charging cable for the phone. That's down in the truck. And I'm sitting here debating whether I should run down, leaving my pack behind here because that's fucking heavy, and get it. I think I might. Yeah, that'll be a thing. I keep messing up everything this morning. I forgot my hat. I went back for my hat. Should have got the cable at the same time, but didn't realize I didn't have it with me. All right, signing out. Yeah, I ran down to the camp store and bought myself a new cable. I had the battery. I've got one of those Anchor batteries. But I didn't have the cable. Left my pack up there. Ran down. Now I'm going to take a nice leisurely walk without a pack. This is great. Back up to the pack and begin again. This time knowing that I will have use of gut hook and my GPS for the whole trip. And the camp store is pretty well equipped for that kind of thing. Yeah, it's a nice place. Yeah, well, I'll see you at the junction of White Dot and White Cross. All right, not quite at the peak, but high enough to get some really nice views. Not too shabby. Clouds look a little dark. And that is the peak up there. Almost. Let's hope it doesn't rain. So I'm not quite at the top yet, but this is a nice place to stop for a little break and a view. Lots of people out here today again, yeah. Yeah, this place is nicer than I remembered. I'm gonna come back here again. So this is it. This is the exact summit of Mount Monadnock. So yeah, so I put my phone away and I've got it on the charger, charging up because it was down to 30%, and I'm kind of using it to navigate. So as long as I know I can follow the Dublin Trail down to the parking lot and the porta potty, yeah, I'm good. I'll let my phone charge for a little while and then check my location again when I'm there. Yeah, this is real nice here. This is better than I remember it. I'm going to come back here again. This is beautiful. Looks like I'm down into the trees now. Here we go. This is way smoother going. I hope it's like this all the way to the shelter. Nicely marked, white blazes. All right, the abandoned shed. All the cool kids have this abandoned shed in their video. And yeah, it's obviously some kind of woodshed left here from when this was like pasture land. But this is not a shelter. I mean, if it was storming out, I'd probably jump inside of it for a few. And it's not a water source. And I'm kind of running low on water, so yeah, I'm gonna scoot as fast as I can to the next water source. I lost one of my bottles. It fell out of my pack. I'm a litter bug. I wish I wasn't, because I really would rather have the bottle. But I need water. Yeah, I'm getting kind of thirsty and it's getting kind of low. So scooting off to the nearest water source. Bye, shed. See you some other time. All right, I'm at the border of Dublin and Harrisville. Going into Harrisville. Not far from the shelter. I'll be setting up camp soon. Be grateful to get this fucking pack off of my back. Any minute now, we'll be at the shelter. At least according to our little trail app, Far Out, formerly known as Gut Hook. There's a sign for the shelter right there. Hooray, hooray. That's where I'm headed. Shelter. Oh boy. There's a bench and everything. All right. The Spiltior shelter, if that's how I'm pronouncing it. Is that correct? Spiltior or Spiltoire or Skeletor? Yeah, this is the Skeletor shelter. Yeah. Oh, look at all the water bottles. Wonder if any of the... Oh, somebody left water. Somebody left water. That is so nice. Now I don't have to panic. I can fill up my bottles right there, and I can start setting up camp. Excellent. Bam. How you doing? Well, it's getting a little dark out. It's because the sun's going down. Yeah, I'm all tucked away in the tent. Seems to be cozy right now. I haven't been eaten by a bear. I learned a lot today about how heavy my pack is and how I should pick my hikes a little better. This one was a little bit much. Especially for a first time, because everything I do is a first time. Setting up my tent was a first time. You know, feeding myself was a first time. I didn't even eat. I was so tired I didn't even eat. I probably shouldn't have taken on a whole mountain on my first trip, because I took on a whole mountain, and you know, 3 or 4 miles after that, maybe more than that. Don't really know exactly. Yeah. Pretty good so far though. This has been a good day. I think tomorrow is going to be a miserable day because I'm sore from today, and I'll be starting out the day in pain and have to do everything that I did today all in reverse. Oh well, that's life. I'm going to go to sleep now because I'm freaking tired. Good night. And we are off. Goodbye, Splitty shelter. You were a wonderful spot for the evening. It's a nice cool morning. Gotta have something going in my favor because I am not feeling well. Totally dehydrated. Not even able to eat. I wanted to eat, I tried to eat, I ate a little bar, nuts and berries and stuff, but it's not like I've sat down and ate a meal since I started this yesterday. And I have a long way to go because I have to repeat today everything I did yesterday, only in reverse. The good thing is, I kind of have an idea where I'm going. And that's what I'll do today. I'll talk to you guys at the next break time. Hey, so I'm back. A little worse for wear. So I was on the Greenway, and there's a spot where it crosses Old Marlborough Road, which is a big old dirt road in Marlborough. Funny that. And that's where I decided I wasn't gonna summit Monadnock a second time in 2 days. And at that point I tried to find Ubers to drive me to the back to the truck, and no, Ubers weren't having any of that. So I googled road walking around it, and it turned out that it was like a 3.5 hour road walk. So after failing with the Ubers and starting my road walk, I put my thumb out, and right away the first guy gave me a ride and cut 2 hours off of that road walk. And then I walked for another, I'd say hour, and yeah, less than an hour. And another guy gave me a ride the last 2 miles. John, his name was. His daughter goes to the Girl Scout camp down the road. Nice guy, a backpacker. And he saw me thumbing, and he says, yeah, I'll pick him up, which is nice, really nice. That doesn't often happen. Yeah, this was kind of a fail. But not really. I learned a lot. Now I know why all those YouTubers are heavily into the ultralight thing, because carrying around a 36-pound pack wears you down. And that's what happened to me. I've been doing a lot of day hiking, and I know I can do the summits, but can I do the summits with 36 pounds in my bag? Eh, maybe not. If I could I do it with half that? Probably. So yeah, there's going to be some gear changes in the future, and that's what this trip was about. This was my first time out overnight backpacking trip. This was about learning what's going to go wrong, what's not going to go wrong. I chose what I thought would be a small trip. It turned out it wasn't so small, but yeah, I learned that too. Yeah, learned a lot of things on this trip. For example, water dictates how far you can hike. If you don't have water sources, you can't go there. You know, if you're running out of water, you've got to go to the next water source. You can't stop until you get to the next water source. But yeah, that's fun.
And now I'm going home, and I'm gonna stop in at McDonald's or something like that, and I'm gonna treat myself to some junk food because I think I deserve it. And yeah, I'll see you guys around.